Oh, it just offered everything that I was looking for in a school, great academics and a chance to participate on an athletic team. And overall, just had a really great faith-based community, definitely surpassing my expectations. I've just loved every aspect of college here.
The students come from such a strong background. You know you have smart people here. You know you're working with people who can think and who can act and who are going to make a difference in the world. And to be able to be a part of that is something big.
One of the most exciting things about the current generation of students is that they are hungry, in the very best sense of the word. They show up here and they are ready to participate. They're ready to get engaged. Whether that being engaged is with reading a text, whether it's with a service project, they are not coming here to be given an education. They're coming here to take one. And that is, from a teacher's point of view, is the best of all possible worlds.
I'm planning on majoring in physics and math, and I hope that someday I'll be able to go into a field in engineering or maybe even research.
Shortly after graduation, I'm hoping to publish some books on maybe string technique or ethnomusicology.
We've had a chance to rethink the whole of our enterprise here, to reinvent ourselves, so to speak, and to do so in such a way as to emphasize what students need, not what professors need.
We are preparing students today for jobs and a world that has still yet to come. And so I think what that means is we have to prepare students uniquely to be flexible, to be careful thinkers that are based in values, that are based in some bigger picture ideas.
To get students to understand that they are servant leaders in the world means start now. And so getting them out into the community to fulfill learning objectives while serving the needs of others, that is critically important, I think, to helping them become responsibly engaged.
Students and faculty know that every action that they take has an impact in the world. And in that sense, we have to be thoughtful, we have to reflect a lot on what we do, why is it that we do something, and what consequences that can bring.
I think that it's so important that Concordia focuses on global issues because, I mean, as our young generation, we're going to be facing some of those issues, and so I think it's important that they really try to bring in a global aspect to all of the things that we study.
So I went to the refugee camps in Western Tanzania for a week and got to do my own research and interact with refugees.
I've been to Istanbul, Turkey, Cairo, and all over in Egypt. And I did a May seminar where I went to Dublin, London, Paris, Interlaken, Munich, and Vienna.
I went on a May seminar through the religion and sociology departments to South Africa, the Netherlands, and London.
I had the opportunity to travel abroad to Spain for a semester, Malta for a semester, it's a little island in the Mediterranean, India for a semester, and also go to South America for a month after freshman year.
And I went to the Galapagos Islands, Peru, and Ecuador.
I went to Costa Rica and to study rainforests. Last semester when I was in Mexico, we did research on gray whales and sea turtles and tourism in the town that we were staying in. And then this last summer I was at Yale doing research.
You know, at other institutions, students are assistants, and here they're active co-inquirers. That's our philosophy. Students are involved in helping create the design of the research, to carry out the project, involved in authorship. They do presentations at professional meetings. It's just been a tremendous growth, I think, in those kind of opportunities for students.
We're really starting to make a commitment to maintaining our excellence in the classroom, but also getting our students involved in these other things. And it just builds the excitement I think, a wonderful time to be a scientist at Concordia.
This is a pretty unique year to have
professors like Dr. Ellis and others in the department who are just love science and just love doing research, and it's really hard not to get really excited about what they're doing.
Like if you're applying for graduate school, like research is one key thing that you need to have, and I feel that all those like 4 research projects like on campus and off campus had helped me like a great deal just to like get myself prepared.
One, I think, is doing really strong mentoring so that students, when they get to the point that they're applying for the next stage, really know what they want to do. They've had cooperative education experiences to be out in area hospitals and really learning what being a healthcare professional is about. Or they've had research experiences where they've had a pretty intense time of doing research to know what graduate school and a career down that road is about.
We have students doing immunology, parasitology, environmental, evolution, genetics, cell micro, you name a subdiscipline of biology, and we probably have a student doing that in graduate school as we speak here today. Some of our students have come into graduate school their first year and they won a $130,000 research grant.
We have students that now are graduating in religion, and because they understand this idea of being responsibly engaged, they're going into Lutheran Volunteer Corps throughout the United States, Peace Corps, and a variety of service organizations. They are taking their opportunities, going out and making a difference in the world, and then after having that experience, coming back and then going back to graduate school.
People that are clerking for Supreme Court justices, we have people that are involved in law firms that are in the top 5 or 6 in the country. It's not a Red River Valley phenomenon like it used to be. This college doesn't have any boundaries.
Right now I'm applying to grad schools all across the country and even a few in Europe.
I'm actually planning on applying to graduate school end of this year and just see what happens, and I'm mainly focusing on like a PhD program in microbiology.
I'd love to go abroad and continue some of those experiences in the short term to give myself a little bit, just to flesh out my education a little bit more with some more real world experience, maybe learn a language before I come back to the U.S. and probably pursue some more education in grad school.
I am going to try to pursue a position in corporate communications or else in public relations, some related area. Within the next few years I would like to continue my education, go on to graduate school.
I've been thinking more about being involved with the government and kind of using my religion degree within government and maybe some type of analyst position.
I'm hoping to eventually go on to law school and then do international humanitarian law and work with an NGO or possibly the UN working with refugees.
Well, it's taught me to look at the world in a whole new way. I can read the news now and see bad things that are happening. World leaders, politicians arguing about things, but I can now see that with hope instead of cynicism. I understand that I have a role to play in it. I feel like this place has just nurtured so many different interests. I have a world of possibilities ahead of me.